I
that's
think
another
Josh
thing.
Allen is like one tier below. I look at the NFL quarterbacks in tiers. I can't like individually rank them. It's too hard when you get like near the like very top and the very bottom.
Exactly.
So like looking at it like through like tiers, I think the highest top tier is Mahomes and Burrow.
No, just Mahomes.
No, it's Mahomes
I'm
and
not
Burrow.
putting Burrow in that bracket.
You can't not put Burrow in that, bro.
Come on.
He grows in the moment. He grows in the
When
moment.
has he ever not shined in the lights
Somebody
of
made
the
a
lights?
great point.
Let's wait.
The
Time out. Before you say something, you can say this after. The reason you gotta put him up there with, you can put him in the same tier. You can think it may be interchangeable. We could put this in the same tier because Joe Burrow has beaten Pat Mahomes every single time they've played against each other, and he is now 0-3 versus Joe Burrow. But go ahead.
Joe Burrow is Go ahead. Sorry.
We can talk all day about that. That's whatever. The record is what it is. But I'm going to sit here and tell you that in a season where every team in the offseason got better, including the Bengals, including the Bills, including the Chiefs, regressed. They traded away their number one receiver. They went smaller contracts with a lot of different people, let a lot of different people go. They regressed. Patrick Mahomes has an MVP season. He is in a tier all by himself. The Bengals roster, I think, is more complete, except for the fucking O-line. The O-line is god-awful. That roster, though, is more complete than the Chiefs. That's why I think Joe Burrow is playing so well. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, dynamic duo. But Patrick Mahomes is the reason why they are winning. The single reason. I feel like Joe Burrow's defense, and there is a lot with the Bengals that they do well. If Patty Mahomes, they're already underdogs because he has an ankle injury, and they're playing at home. And I still think he's going to outduel Joe Burrow in this game. I think it's going to be Chiefs-Eagles, and it's going to be Patrick Mahomes showing everybody, hey, I don't care what the record is right now. I am better. I am the MVP.
Dimaj, here's my only – I think everything you said has some validity to it. I think you're definitely right that the Chiefs are one of the only teams, like one of the only contenders that got worse going into this year. But
and the number one seed.
I will also say this, like, look at how good the Chiefs offense flowed when Chad Henne came in last week. I don't think that the fucking backup could hop in for the Bengals and march them right down the field like Chad Henne did with the fucking Chiefs.
Valid.
Like, I think that the scheme is more I think the offense is built friendly to benefit Pat Mahomes more than the Bengals offense is built to benefit Joe Burrow, personally.
We'll see this weekend, obviously, because they're playing each other.
David versus Goliath, baby.
Mahomes
David came out on top.
Whole nother realm.
0-3.
Joe Burrow is amazing. He is I will say, second, maybe third best quarterback in the league.
3-0.
I have my opinions on Jalen Hurts. But Patrick Mahomes is just inevitably better. Like, there is no comparison when you're talking about who the best quarterback is in the league. You can't put him in the same tier.
I agree. He's number one, but I can
Patrick
put them
Mahomes.
in the same tier. I can personally. I think Joe Burrow is that fucking dude, and I think
he's that. No,
everything he can to be put in that top tier. And I think if he becomes 4-0 versus Mahomes, you got to put him above.
Fuck no way.
I personally do.
No.
Joe Burrow has just got that killer instinct. I said it right before you got on. Joe Burrow's got some Derek Jeter in him. He's built for the playoffs. He's built for the postseason, quite simply.
Just to put it into perspective, the Bengals have not lost a game since November 6th. What is that, like 3 months ago?
In 2 healthy seasons, Joe Burrow has personally tied the Bengals' total playoff win tally from their entire franchise history before he got there. In 2 seasons, he's done fucking 60 years worth of work for that team.
I'm not saying Joe Burrow is not an elite talent, but when you're talking about the tiers, he is in the same tier as Josh Allen and other great quarterbacks because there's only one Patrick Mahomes. It's Patrick Mahomes and then everybody else in the league, because there's nothing you can tell me Joe Burrow does better than Patrick Mahomes. There isn't. Like, you can't name one thing that I'm going to agree with you that Joe Burrow does better than Patrick Mahomes.
He beats
Simple
the
as
Chiefs.
that. What?
He's a better looking dude.
Okay. Football talent wise.
His girlfriend's better looking.
Football talent.
Gotta have a higher body count. Just got to. Can't confirm or deny, but he's just got to.
He's got more drip.
Slays way more.
All right.